Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are from Group 1. We will discussion about the story of the fisherman. We will discussion and presentation about the story of the fisherman by Group 1. The member are it's me, Dita Retnoningrum, and then my friend Dinda Zahrotun Diniah, Sina Nurlaili Kamalin, Adelia Febrianti, and Ade Afrilda. The next is table of contents. First is setting, characters, point of view, term, and plot. Okay, the next is setting. Setting divided into two, there are setting place and setting time. For the first is setting place, there are the seashore, the place where the fisherman makes a living, and the place where he finds the monster. Jadi di sini di tepi laut tempat di mana nelayan tempat bekerja dan juga tempat di mana dia menemukan monster tersebut. The example of sentence: he start out one morning by moonlight and come to the seashore. The smoke rose up to the clouds and stretching over the sea and the shore, from a thick mist, which caused the fisherman much astonishment. Next, in the face of cover, the place where the monster is locked up by the king of Jenny. Jadi di sini face of cover tersebut itu merupakan tempat di mana dikurungnya monster oleh Raja Jin tersebut. Example sentence: I rebelled against the king of the Jenny. To punish me, he shut me up in the face of copper, and he put on the leaden cover his seal, which is enhancement enough to prevent my coming out. Next is setting time. In here, setting time divided into two, there are in the morning and the past. The first is in the morning. The atmosphere when the fishermen leave in the morning to work. Jadi di sini waktu pagi hari nelayan meninggalkan tempatnya untuk bekerja. Example sentence: he start out one morning by moonlight and come to the seashore. The next is the past. When the monster is look in the face of copper and when the monster make a promise to the person. Jadi waktu masa lalu tersebut, si monster dikurung di dalam sebuah face of copper dan pada saat itu juga monster menjanjikan sesuatu kepada seseorang yang membebaskannya. Example sentence is: during the first period of my captivity, I thought that if anyone should be free me before 100 years were passed, I would make him rich even after his death.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Adelia Febrianti. I will explain about character in the story of Fisherman. Fisherman, the character is protagonist. He is hardworking. It can be in conversation. He goes out every day to fish very early. And the second is brave. In conversation, I will never disobey you. Hearing those words, the fisherman ventured. And the next is clever. That face can even hold my feet, and how can the whole body go in? I can't believe in useless. See you come in. And the next is the genius. The characteristic is antagonist. He is wanted to kill the fisherman. It can be in conversation. I swear that if anyone will free me, I will kill him at once and give him the choice of how he will die. Enough for me? Thank you.
Okay, I will continue the presentation, and in this occasion, I wanna explain about the point of view and theme of this story. The point of view of this story, the story of the fisherman, is third person omniscient because the narrator told all the characters in the story, while the theme of this story is implied them because the reader must be inferred by considering all the elements of a story and asking what messages are conveyed. The reader cannot find the message directly in the story. Then, three moral values that we can get from the story are: first, don't be easily fooled by other people. Second, be kind without expecting anything in return. And the last, treat people how you wish to be treated. Okay, I think enough from me, and the next presenter will be explain the next material. Time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, I am Adia Aurilda. I will continue the presentation. In this occasion, I will explain about plot. There are three main points we will discuss here. The first is problem, the second is conflict, and the third is stage of plot. Okay, I will explain about problem and conflict. Problem and conflict in the story of the fisherman. The problem in this story is the genie wants to kill the fisherman who freed him because of his promise to kill anyone who freed him from the pot. The story tells that genie swore if anyone freed him, he would kill him all at once and would only let him choose how he should die. So the problem in this story is the genie wants to kill the fisherman who freed him because of his promise to kill anyone who freed him from the pot. Okay, next, the conflict of the story of the fisherman is external conflict. Fisherman versus the genie. Man versus man. This is an external struggle between two characters. Okay, and that's all from me. Thanks for your nice attention. For the next presentation will be explained by the other members of the group. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will continue this presentation about the story of the fisherman. Okay, stage of plot, the story of the fisherman. Number one, exposition. A fisherman so old and poor that he could scarcely manage to support his wife and three children. Next, a genius twice as the largest giant, the ones that come out of the yellow pot. Rising action. The fisherman found a yellow pot. The smoke was out of the jar. It gathered itself together and became a thick mass in which appeared a genius. Number 3, climax. A genius will kill the fisherman and will give the one help, which is to choose the way of his death. Okay, falling action. The fisherman could believe a genius could be in a yellow pot, and then a genius proved it by re-entering. And the last resolution, the fisherman immediately took the lead and closed the yellow pot and threw it back into the sea. I think enough from our group, hopefully useful for all of us. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.